Hey, welcome back. As you can tell, I sound wonderful. I still feel like utter trash. I was supposed to go do some stuff today. Actually, I was supposed to go to a bridal shower, but I don't have COVID. It's just like cold or flu. But could you imagine if I like just showed up and I sound like this? Oh my god. And like I just keep there's a lot of stuff coming out everywhere, so probably not the best thing to be around people. You know, and I mean these home tests, they're accurate, but how accurate are they? I don't know. So that's where dusty sound, you see? Just anyway, so for this painting I see where I need to fix things. So this blob is a little too big for me. Like it should probably be the biggest that size. Maybe it needs to be a little. And then these guys over here, while they're super cute, they are too squat. So this one needs to come down a little bit more because it's not giving a rounded effect. Like if you look here, if you don't look at these, it looks like it's like in a straight line. Whereas these are all kind of like, you know, there's like a roundedness. And that's what I gotta fix. I know I keep saying I'm gonna work up higher and higher. I don't know why, but I think I'm like avoiding this area. And I don't know why, because I feel like that would probably be the easiest to do versus like getting perfect orbs. I'm gonna call them orbs, and not really like squishies. But these are actually pretty difficult because, like, okay, so for this one, like, this is a lighter pink than this, but it's still darker. You know what I mean? So like, here's the light, but this is not gonna be the darkest part. The darkest part is gonna be the shadow, and also like the point where it curves. Same thing here, so I don't know. This has got to get evened out a little bit. Oh, I sound horrible. Ugh. Anyway, we're gonna work on this today. I think when this painting dries, this one here, when this painting dries, which probably won't be for a little while, I'm gonna paint a kangaroo on it. I'm really excited. I think I'm just gonna paint him, and I love this background so much. Because if I'm painting a kangaroo on it, the background, I feel like the colors that were left over that I used, like, still kind of indicate like a fire for me. They still kind of indicate hope. I feel like it also kind of indicates like a fire being put out. You know, this is what I see. This is how I feel about things. And, you know, I mean, I don't know if I'm just gonna put like a kangaroo like kind of head in the middle and kind of wish-washy and outwards, like or wishy-washy, like just a few brush strokes, but not fully painting a whole kangaroo, just like maybe like from the chest up. But I don't know, we'll see. It's probably gonna be more realistic colors versus that red and yellow that I did last time. Knowing color theory now, no wonder. No wonder everyone was so repelled. Like bright yellow and bright red. No go. No go. Unless you want that type of reaction from people. But like, I love how this turned out. Honestly, doing this and going through, like, I had stacked all my canvases over there that I either didn't like or I want to add to. And so now that like when I'm finishing a painting, I have all this leftover paint. I'm like, what am I gonna do with it? I don't want to waste it. And I'm making these backgrounds. I mean, don't get me wrong, I ran out of the color that I wanted for this, so I put a little bit more out. But I used it all. I'll put this down before I get more dirty. Doing this, like, now I have these canvases that are looking at me, that are like halfway there. Like it's different when you're looking at something that you're really unhappy with, and you're just like, I'm just so unhappy. Like it just mentally, like I don't even want to look at it anymore. I don't even want to touch it, and it like drains all my creativity out of it. So for doing this background thing and borrowing this kind of a technique from another artist, I feel like I look at them when I'm getting inspired, and I'm trying to figure out like, what does this look like? What does this remind me of? What am I evoking from this, these colors and the way that I laid the paint out and these kind of brush strokes? Like, what do I want to add to it? Because at least this one I kind of love just how it is. I don't really want to add too much to it, but for some reason I'm feeling like waterfall, you know? So there's another one, the first one that I did, that one kind of reminds me of like a floral arrangement. I don't know why. And then the one I want to do for the kangaroo. So, and I have a lot more big canvases that I want to work on. So after this one, I'm not sure if I want to repaint my really large background, because I know what I want to put on that next, and that's like my next big one that I want to work on. Actually, let's go over what my goals were for March, because I feel like I didn't do this. Finish Damien's painting. That's already done. The month's not even, what's today's date? It's like not even halfway over. Like I finished that so fast, then I started a new painting, so that was cool. I wanted to do Easter eggs, paint Easter eggs, and I think I still might. I had this notion that I was going to like paint like a set of 6 and not spend too much time on them and sell them for like $20-30. But I don't like that because it's not the quality that I would want to put out. And also I have wooden eggs, so they look like real eggs. There's like eggs in the, my son took a few out and he was like throwing them in the garden, and so they've been sitting out there like all year, and every time someone sees, oh, there's an egg over there, it's not an egg. It's a wooden egg, and it's just painted white. Everyone thinks they're eggs. Anyway, so I'm still tempted to like hand paint seams on them and sell them as a set of 6, but I feel like that would actually have to be priced a lot higher, because if I'm spending all this time, and these are something that you can put out every year. Like they're gonna be like indestructible. Trust me, my son takes these wooden eggs and throws them all the time. This is a set that I did last year, and it took me a long time to do, and I just did them in like monochrome and acrylics. So like, but I don't know if I really want to do acrylics, you know? They dry really fast, and then it's very hard, like the color peels off. And then I found, I mean, they're cool because I got to do like the whole egg, and because it dried fast, I was able to do that. But I feel like I need to make some kind of a stand. Hello, bunny. Little bunny. I really like this set. This set was acrylic. Look how pretty that looks. Yeah. And like maybe I could do something like this, but I can go back in and add a few more details with oil. But I feel like a set like this in oils, at least the 80 bucks. I'm like, when I painted these, like each one took an hour. So that's 6 hours of work. Like, how much do you get paid for one day of work? Is it $80? No. Probably not, right? You know, that's like minimum wage. Less than. Plus, like, all the supplies. Like, I had to buy the wooden eggs, I had to spray paint them white, I have to pay for the oil paint, I have to pay for these. Okay, so I ordered, this is why my husband always makes fun of me. And I know this intro is really long, but I just don't feel good. And also I want to tell you about stuff I want to go through. I ordered these off Amazon because I wanted like a carton of 6. And I didn't realize that they say, rise and shine, mother cluckers. So I think I might either like just paint over it and then put my sticker of my initial. But I mean, how cute is this? Like, they look like, ta-da, you know? Anyway, yeah, I think I don't know if I want to do it for this Easter. Maybe I'll make a set or two and see how it goes. But like, I have these hand painted eggs that I did a few years ago, but they were real eggs. And they're fragile, right? So they can break. Which is why I bought the wooden eggs, because I was like, if you're gonna buy hand painted eggs, you might as well be cute. You can put them, and then you don't have to worry about them going bad. Because, well, let me tell you, the ones that I did, some of them, I guess I didn't wash them out fully, and I took them out of the box and I was like, oh, rotten eggs, huh? Anyway, the lessons we learned. Okay, so Easter eggs for April, not sure if that's gonna happen. I do want to paint at least like a set or two, so maybe I'll do that. I'll just say 2 sets. And maybe if I hit 10K on TikTok or 100 on YouTube, I'll give a set away. Hello, little cat. My cat just came in. Finished Damien's painting. I did that. Oh, I had to have my husband film me and make videos. I crossed out him and put me, because I already did the create a YouTube channel. Obviously done and done. Look at that. I'd be 2 months behind if I listened to myself. Make sure to apply to all art shows. I'm in the process. I'm doing my month. So every month I like to do, I saw this from, I guess they're like an influencer or whatever, but they like took 1-second clips every day for a month, and every month they would do like a recap of what their month was like. So I've been doing that so far. I haven't been able to put them on YouTube Shorts. Yes, I love the cat. Hello. I haven't been able to put them on YouTube Shorts because look at this. You look so fresh, so clean. Because YouTube doesn't allow longer than 15 seconds. I put them on Instagram and I put them on TikTok because, you know, obviously my life is more than art. Shocking, but it's nice to see and reflect on time with my family and the other things I like to do. So right now I'm taking videos of like my plants and how they're growing because I did seeds, and like just silly stuff with my son, because I don't like to put my son on all the platforms. There's, you know, he's his own person, he's little, he can't say, oh, I want to do this, oh, you know. I mean, it's one thing when they're a baby, but as they get older, like, maybe they don't want to be seen at that moment, you know. Like, I know when I was little, my grandma would always be on the phone with like my great aunt from Pennsylvania, like, and she would tell them everything that happened. And whether it was good or bad. So like I have a little bit of perfectionism inside of me because I always had to do good. So I remember I was struggling really hard with one subject. I think it was physics. I didn't do that great because normally I was always an honor student, and it was just so hard for me to. I also had a bad teacher, but I also didn't really care at the same time. So it was so I didn't like people hearing that I was doing bad. It used to upset me so much. So like I don't want my son to ever feel like that, you know? So if he wants to be seen, he can be seen. But, you know, this is once a month. It's not like I put him out there all the time, and they're short clips. So, and also he has a father, so I have to respect what my what my husband wants to. And you know, this is something that we talk about because you know there are a lot of crazy people in the world. So I don't like to put all my son's personals out there. Because I'm a mama bear. I'm a mama bear. That's right. That's a right, you little kitty bear. Anyway, we're getting really off topic. I'm gonna paint now. This has turned into a 10-minute intro. I would love to get up right now and paint, but I can't because I'm a kitty cat. Can you say hello to the people? Ready? 1, 2, 3, say hello. Look, turn around. Ready? 1, 2, 3, turn around. Say hello. Say hello. Say bonjour. Bonjour. He's my baby. I know. You're saying, what are you doing to the cat? He doesn't want to do it. I know he doesn't, but I love him. You also don't know that he he follows me everywhere, so obviously he likes when I cuddle him, even though it looks like it. He's like a... Is that not true? Don't give out your secrets? Okay, I won't give out his secrets. Let me paint. Hey, so welcome back. Welcome back. I guess welcome back. So we got a lot further. I'm like starting to shade these things up here. You're like, why did you paint this black triangle here? I decided I'm gonna make a floating plate. So I need to go back in and fix this angle on the plate because it's not necessarily correct. And then I'm gonna do a triangle. So it's like 2 long triangles. And this will be black down here. And then I'm gonna do a gold outline because that's the vibe of the store. And I want it to really match the bakery. So I fixed these orbs down here, bottles of buttercream for the Tart cakes, because it wasn't as rounded. So it's gotta dry a little bit because I'm painting over it, but you can kind of still see the purple. And these over here are like perfect. I really like those. I've been doing a lot of back and forth on those, trying to get the lighting right. These need a little bit more work because there's like a reflective shadow, but then there's also one that bounces off of a reflective highlight, and it also bounces off of the other buttercream, and then it's like darkest on the top and in the middle. And then there's also a reflective shadow on the bottom. So that's what I'm trying to go and work on. These over here give me a little bit of a red vibe. And I gotta tone that down. It's supposed to be more pink. So I know it's in shadow, but still. That's where we're at today. So that's the whole vibe. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll probably be back. Tomorrow I'll be back, hopefully working more up here. I'm fixing these shadow pieces. And I gotta touch up the like biscuit part, cookie part, whatever. And then I gotta fix the plate, add the black, do these lovely macaroons and meringue, and then add the gold, and then it'll be done. That's the vibe, that's the deal. I do really like it with the black. I think it'll look great with the black on the bottom too. I'm excited. And then I gotta clean up these edges because they're a little funky. Anyway. That's that. Have a wonderful creative day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.